Welcome back to the Art of Crochet blog, and this is square 96. And oh look, you can see my bit of paper there, skipped it away. And we're all about purple this week, and I've already started. So I've got a chain of 5, and that's been had 12 trebles worked into it, so a 3 chain, then 11 more trebles, and now we're going on to round 2, and we start that off with 4 chains, and then that's for a treble and a 1 chain. So each stitch we're going to have a treble, so a treble into the first stitch there, and then 1 chain spacer, and you repeat that all the way around. At the end of that second round, we're going to join with a double crochet. So I've done a treble but no chain, and then we find the third chain of that first 4 and do a double crochet. And now we're going to do some clusters. So we do 2 chain and then a 2 treble cluster into this space. So that will look like a 3 treble cluster, and so that's a first 3 treble cluster if you like, and then 2 chain and a 3 treble cluster into that next space. 1, 2, 3. You go through the first part of the stitch only, and then 2 chain and another 3 treble cluster. So this one has 5 chains in between our 3 treble cluster, and then after this one, which is going to be the corner, we revert back to the 2 chain space. So 5 there, and then back to 1, 2, and then keep going all the way around. So here we are at the end of that third round, and we've got a set of 3 treble clusters with 2 chain spaces, and then 5 chains at the corners. And when you get to the end, instead of doing that last 5 chain, you do 2 chains and then join with a treble into the top of there, which makes up those extra 3 stitches, raising you up ready for the next round. So the fourth round is all about groups of 3 trebles, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3 chain and then 3 treble into this corner space. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 trebles in each of those 2 spaces. So obviously you can see I was saying it's groups of 3, but there's 4 trebles here. So the corner is going to be 4, 2, 4, and then 3 treble in along the sides in those spaces. 1, 2, 3. So here we are at the beginning of the 4th round, or the end of the 4th round, and we're going to do 1 chain and then a double crochet into the top of this first stitch, and then the next round is just trebles along the top, and there should be 14 down each side, and I think we have to start right here. So we do 1, 2, 3 chains to start off, and then I think start right at the top of that 3 chain there, otherwise you won't get 14 down the side. So trebles down the side, and then it's 1 treble, 3 chain, 1 treble at the corners. So here we are right at the end. So I've done 1 treble into the corner space, 3 chain, and then join with a slip stitch into the top of that 3 chain, and we can cast off. So that's square 96. Can you believe 96? Don't forget to label your square.